YouTube, it's your boy FPL Kayman and I'm back with a brand new video. In today's video, we're covering my Game Week 6 team selection as well as my Game Week 5 team review. Your boy did have a nice green arrow in Game Week 5 and we might also have some chips active this week, and a lot of people are using chips, whether it be wildcard, bench boost, TC, free hit. So chips are flying. So without further ado, let's dive in. So there you have it. As you guys can see, your boy actually had a fantastic green arrow in Game Week 5. I did end up with total 51 points and almost over a million rank gain. I was 3.4k in the world in Game Week 4 going into Game Week 5. I did end up getting to 2.4 million in the world, which is a big rank rise, to be honest. Although I'm a bit disappointed, I did end up benching Reinders. We did get 9 points away to Arsenal. I was always going to bench him, but it's unfortunate. Great performance from the bench, to be honest with you. Total 17 points on the bench. If I had a bench boost, I'll be over the moon. But again, that's hindsight take. Ultimately, Krupi Jr. didn't play. So I'm happy with the game week overall. 51 points. Shout out to Rich's Defcon Monsters. Shout out to Anderson Defcon Monsters. Virgil Defcon Monsters. I've been saying it from game week 1, even in the preseason, that Defcon is the way to go, and the game has changed for better or worse. If you ask me personally, I'm not the biggest fan of this Defcon crap, because ultimately, when you're looking at my team, I've got freaking 5 centre backs. It's unheard of. I've never played the game like this. But again, the fact that these guys are racking up freaking Defcon points when they're conceding for fun, that just goes to show like that's the meta now, and you gotta go follow that. Otherwise, you're gonna be behind. And Anderson, Richard, and Virgil van Dijk is the perfect asset for that. And then you also have Kudus, who did end up rewarding me by keeping the patience with him. He's got 7 points. I did say last week going into it, he stinks it up again. I'm potentially going to be selling him, but thankfully made it, and he did get a 2 assist. Unfortunately, he didn't get any bonus points due to the fact they picked up a yellow card. But again, I'm quite pleased with him, the fact that he's got 2 returns. And Rodgers, let's not get started on the Villa boys. They've been absolutely awful to start the season. I should have sold him a long time ago. I've shown him so much grace. I've never shown this much grace to any asset ever. And you guys know I'm a trigger-happy manager. The fact that I've kept this guy for that long, that goes to show, like, yeah, I've shown too much patience. And he has to be on the chopping blocks. We're going to get into him later on. And then you got Anderson, another Defcon guy at 5.5 million. The likes of Caicedo, Anderson, these stacks, these guys are going to get these Defcon points, right? And that's why we have them, these enablers. And I'm quite happy the fact that he finally got Defcon for me when I started him. He did get Defcon versus Arsenal, but I did have him on the bench. But yeah, overall, quite happy with the squad. I would have liked probably to get some points from Branders as well, but in hindsight, obviously, you can look back and say, yeah, maybe I should have started him, but it is what it is. Overall, I'm happy. So now let's move on to my Game Week 6 transfer plans. For Game Week 6, your boy had enough of these Villa boys, enough, sick and tired of him. He's on the chopping blocks, and I'm looking to bring in Semenyo. I've already done it. That man was gone the minute he blanked. Trigger happy as always. I bought in Semenyo. Listen, I'm not too excited about that pick personally, but ultimately there's not many good options available anyways. Either I go for a United mid or I go for an Arsenal mid, but we don't know who's going to start or whether he's going to be rotation. The way Arteta's moving, he's benching Eze every other game. So it is very tough to say who's going to start every week. So ultimately I was looking at a combination. Maybe I go for a Saka, but again, he just come back from an injury and I'm not too sure about his minutes. So yeah, Semenyo looks like to be the one that getting Defcon, penalty, some set pieces as well, open play threat. That guy has everything and he's really, really highly owned, and I don't want to bet against both Bruno as well as Semenyo. So it was the option between whether I go Bruno, Semenyo, or Mbimo, one of these guys, and I just thought, listen, Semenyo, it is what it is. Like, I can't fight this guy anymore. The guy has so many risky points. Come on, let's not bet against him, especially the fixture and paper and Leeds away. Good entry point. It's a no-brainer. The guy has so many risky points, and let's hope he can get me something, but ultimately it doesn't matter. He's really highly owned. And then the second transfer that I also did is that Konsa out. As you guys can see, the Villa boys are on the absolute chopping block, taking every single one of these bums out. 5 blanks. Not 1, not 2, not 3, 5 blanks. I'm sick and tired of these bums. Get them out of my team. See you later. Adios, hey? Bye-bye. Assalamu alaikum, yeah? In 3 language. Hold that, you bums. Konsa gone. Rodgers gone. I know they got good fixtures coming up in Burnley. I would not be surprised if Burnley scores at this point. I'm sick and tired of them, right? So Senesi, look, he's got 5 Defcon out of 5 times. Like, I'm going full on Defcon, guys. If you look at my back line, I'll probably have all the Defcon defenders, right? So yeah, Senesi in. I have 1.6 million in the bank. Senesi and Semenyo, they have both left Leeds. As I said, it's a very good fixture on paper. And even moving forward in the future, they also have decent fixtures. They play, I think, Fulham as well as Palace. And they also have other promoted teams down the line. Like, ultimately, even if these guys do blank in these fixtures, I think, honestly, there is a potential for both of them to get Defcon. Like, the Defcon has just changed the game. Like, I don't know how much I can say. Like, I don't like it personally. Like, I'll normally not pick this type of assets. I like to take punts and I like to take a bit more, play risky and take on the field. But as much as I want to take on these assets, even if they blank or don't get an assist or a goal, there's always a potential for Defcon. So I can't fight them all, guys. I have to give up some battles and try to fight for another day. Ultimately, I did go early on these 2 transfers, but again, I wanted to catch the price rise. I think I went on around, on Monday or Tuesday. I think I went on them. I think they went up in price. So yeah, they're in. I think they're good transfers in, even for long term. So now let's move on to my game week 6 team selection. So for game week 6, I'm lining up with Sels at the back, along with the new addition to my team, which is Senesi, as well as Anderson, who's got Villa away, and you also have Virgil van Dijk, who has Crystal Palace away. Virgil does have a bit of a tough fixture, but I think Palace will be a bit leggy with the fact that they're going to play the Conference League game, and then you also have Anderson, Villa away. Villa has been dog shit. I would not be surprised if Anderson get a bullet header, or even keep a clean sheet, as well as get DEFCON. Villa has been a good fixture to target to be able to get DEFCON, so I would not be surprised. Even Leeds as well, they're a good fixture to get DEFCON for Senesi. So I do like these 3 centre-backs, and I think personally I made an upgrade by selling Konsa. And then you have Sels, who's got Sunderland at home. I don't have much expectation for him. As I said, I think Forest defense are dog shit right now, especially with Ange. So I am liking the potential for maybe Sels getting some save points again. But again, it's not ideal. But I don't have luxury transfers to be able to move out keepers at the moment in time. Maybe in the underline, we can consider that. And then you have in midfield Mo Salah, Kudus, and the new addition to my team in Semenyo. I did sell that bum Rogers, as I said. And I've got Anderson, who's got Sunderland at home, with Reinders at Burnley at home. Like, the midfielders look really strong. I did potentially consider maybe selling Anderson for like a NDI or something. But then again, I would have to play Konsa this week. And I think I see Fulham scoring personally. Like, the way Villa are playing, I wouldn't be surprised if Emery get the sack. So as I said, I did wanted to keep potentially get NDI, but I'm going to lean towards keeping Anderson. And ultimately, I do have to keep him now because I made my transfers already. But yeah, Anderson got Sunderland at home. Hopefully, he will do well. He is playing in number 10 position in the Europa League game. I did see the lineup. So hopefully, he might play a bit more advanced. And then potential for maybe clean sheet as well as DEFCON, as well as assist. I mean, he's got routes to points. But yeah, we'll see. Ultimately, I'm really happy with the midfield. It does look really strong. Moving into the forward position, you do have João Pedro as well as the Earl of Norway, Haaland. Haaland smashed it again. He scored versus Arsenal. The guy's in a hot form. Although he's yellow flagged, but I don't think he's injured. One caveat I want to add. Triple captainship active, guys. It is active for me personally. But if we get the news come Friday on the press conference that Haaland is not ready to start, or there's some doubts around him, I'll potentially not sell him, but I'll potentially consider maybe not TCing him. I'll just maybe take the chance that he does start, maybe gamble that, but I wouldn't probably sell him or TC him if there is major doubts. But I think he should be fine. There were some comments that Pep's made about the fact that he's maybe potentially fatigued. But again, I think he's getting the rest in the midweek game, so he should be fine. If he's fine and even he gets like 80 minutes, you guys will see the captaincy analysis shortly. But I think he's a very good shout for TC. Like, overall, the team does look good this week. JPS Brighton at home as well. So yeah, now let's move on to the captaincy analysis for game week 6. So as you guys can see on the screen, there's a perfect analysis from my boy Thinking Cap. Make sure to go check out the channel. We also do a podcast, Peer Pressure. Haaland captaincy. Captaincy, of course, is a given. He's playing Burnley at home if he's fit. In terms of triple captain, like, if you look at this stat, guys, at 3 p.m. kickoff, the guy has a phenomenal record. He's never blanked to a promoted team at this 3 p.m. kickoff, or when he played, especially at home. He's never blanked when he's playing a promoted team at home. And I do think it's a good time to jump on him in terms of a TC. I think a lot of people are wildcarding this week, so potentially even if they wanted to TC him, they can't because they have other chips and other fives to put out. Some people might have planned to free hit, so they can't also TC him. Others may also want a bench boost. So the fact that there is an opportunity of a bit of a, not a differential, like it was going to be somewhat half template to TC him, I just think it's a good opportunity and I want to take it. Obviously, there'll be other windows when Salah plays Leeds, or maybe when Frimpong may potentially play in the right wing, and when Salah goes AFCON. There are other opportunities, of course, but I think back in the striker was on hot form, was got the good fixtures. He probably has decent minutes as well if he's fit. City are obviously not the best of form, but they're creating a lot of chances for Haaland. He has the best XG on from open play as well. Guys, I think I'm going to take my chance and I'm going to go with TC Haaland. Ultimately, Burnley is a good fixture on paper, promoted team. They're bottom 4 for XG considered as well. So I do think it's a good opportunity for me to TC Haaland, and I think a lot of people are going to consider it as well. And if we get concrete news on Friday, as I said, I'm recording on a Thursday. So if we do get concrete news that he is fit, I'm going to TC Haaland. But yeah, that would be it, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Are you going to TC Haaland? Are you on wildcard? I did upload a video on wildcard as well as free hit draft. Make sure to go check that out. And also tune into my deadline stream. Make sure to let me know what chips you're using this week, whether it be TC, whether it be wildcard or free hit. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. And I'm going to see you guys on the next one. Peace out.